All right, here we are on the shores of Lake Sammamish. We're about to do an extreme smart home makeover. I've asked the homeowner if you can come along, so you can come out of the bushes now and tag along, but you gotta be quiet. We're gonna turn this place into Magicville. Let's go.
We've been in this house since 2002. We started building it in 1999. When I built the house, I invested heavily in home automation and smart home stuff. And it's been 16, 17 years, and frankly, it's dated.
Are there animals nesting in here? Because it looks like, you know, it could be a home.
Yeah. I'd like to get rid of this equipment in the room.
Okay.
And it also, this makes it less reliable.
Because you just touch one wire,
exactly,
and the whole thing is on the edge.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, Charlie, so you got a beautiful waterfront home. It's a beautiful day today. Somebody's wake surfing by here.
So we've never had outdoor audio.
Okay.
And we use the yard a lot.
So we can bury subwoofers in the ground. We can do satellites that look like landscape lighting and basically make it all disappear. But then when you're down on the waterfront, which is where you want to be on a day like today, it's going to sound fantastic.
That's great. Once you get to a certain scale where you have a house like this with a lot of rooms and a lot of scenarios, there's no way to make all that do-it-yourself technology work together without having this kind of mess. I'd like you to come in and refit all of this to make it so that it's no longer my hobby. It's just something we enjoy. Hey Lee, how are you? Let me unlock the door. You can come down and say hi.
Okay, sounds good.
It's been almost 2 years.
It has been.
Since you were here last.
So how do you feel about how everything came out?
I think it's fantastic. Just being able to do things like unlock the door like I just did to let you down here.
It was nice you didn't have to run up and get me.
I know. The first is the landscape audio. Being able to be in the backyard and have that rich, full sound with an underground subwoofer, I had no idea how good those were. And every time I demo the house to someone, it's the thing that they walk away with saying, I'm gonna get one of those. One of the things that I asked you guys to do was to set my home office up so I had better audio. And so what we did, and this was brilliant, is we used one of the Triad TV sound bars as my front speaker. So the audio experience I have when I'm listening to music while I'm working is perfect. And then I can turn on the gaming mode and just crank with the subwoofer and 5.1. Shades are a gateway drug, I'll just warning you, because once you have a couple of your windows that are automated,
you want them everywhere.
Yeah. The voice experience that we've enabled across the house is pretty phenomenal, but I can even use it with my garage. Alexa. So you hear that hiss?
Yeah.
That's the air compressor turning on. And so the lights come on, the doors go up, the air compressor's on, and I can go to wrench on my cars. The theater we had before was okay, but it had been something I put together. I cobbled it together and did it myself. Now it's all as it should be. Everything works every time you want it to work. The sound is unbelievable. And so with the 11 speakers that are in here, all in an Atmos system, it is just breathtaking. The key, though, is for the things that should be infrastructure, networking, power, lighting, don't skimp. Do infrastructure grade and have a professional go along with you so that you don't have to be spending your time futzing with it. It just works.